and we will study a prayer in class 10th. It's a poem by G.A. Mahjoor, translated by G.R. Malik, right? So let's go to the introduction of this very poem. Fine. So here we have the picture of Ghulam Ahmad Mahjoor, sorry, Pirzada Ghulam Ahmad Mahjoor. And let's go to the introduction of this very poem. The poem Prayer is written by one of he's called actually the Shair Kashmir, G.A. Mahjoor, Ghulam Ahmad Mahjoor. He was born on August 11 in the year 1887 in Mitrigaon area of Pulwama, South Kashmir, and died at the age of 66 on April 9 in the year 1952. Dear students, Mahjoor talks about nature, love, harmony, solidarity, confidence in God, human values, strife, envy, contempt in his poetry. He awakens the conscience of people, advocates the concerns of people, and advocates also. He advocates the concerns of people, poor, discouraged, and stifled laborers. This poem today that we are going to study is translated into English by Professor John Milk. The poem is addressed to the Lord of Universe, in which he makes certain wishes before the Almighty. Okay, dear students. This was the introduction. Let us go to the poem. This is the original Kashmiri script of the poem, and I am thankful. I acknowledge the help of Dr. John Mudassir Gul, who actually helped me. Who sent me this Kashmiri script of this poem. He is a lecturer of English in Diet Srinagar. Here we will listen the audio of this very poem, Kashmiri poem, and again it was sent by Ruhi Sultana, Zadarpi Zone Gulabag, Srinagar. I'm highly thankful to her for providing the audio of this very Kashmiri poem. Let us listen to it first. You enjoy it? Just listen.
Sahibo Satcham Jani Vatmya Silj Havitam Vatmya Silj Havitam Sahibo Satcham Jani Vatmya Silj Havitam Vatmya Silj Havitam Kut kala roz bezan, kut kala roz bezan, zan hund maschabatam, sahibo sacham jani, vat me asl chhavatam, vat me asl chhavatam. Bozitam Faryado zari swastam da dindava Bozitam Faryado zari swastam da dindava Rozitam haridam meherba Rozitam haridam meherba Zahatya Parimat Pavitam Sahibo Sachame Jani Vatmya Sil Chavatam Vatmya Sil Chavatam.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry we could not listen to the whole of this very poem because it runs for 5 minutes, and in this very capacity it's not possible for us. Now let us go to the English version of this poem, and this is the translation of this Kashmiri Manajat into English by G.R. Malik. Let me try to read it out for you. Lord, you are my hope and trust. Lead me to the way of truth. How long shall I dwell in ignorance? Pour me the nectar of knowledge. Lend ear to my wailing and please cure me of ills and pains. Be kind each moment to me. Let me never feel in want. Save me from sloth, infirmity, and doubt. Surcharge my heart with passion, zest, and hope. Let me never char the sleep inducing tales. Let me sing the songs which infuse life into the dead. Let me sing of that which inspires people with love and causes all bitterness and hatred to vanish. You brought me to bloom with the earliest vernal breeze. Let not the burning heat of summer wither me grey. Like dew, how long shall I wait for the first flash of the sun? Awaken me with the flowers in the first stroke of the dawn. In form I am a man, in substance far from humanity. Subject me not to trails, show shame not my human form. Forsaken by man am I, and so they call me Mahjur. People may desert me thus, but you don't abandon me, my Lord. So that was the English translation of this poem. So let us go to some of the poetic devices in this very poem, So, simile, we have seen simile in this poem, dear students. Now, what is a simile? A figure of speech comparing two unlike things that's often introduced by like or is. For example, I'm giving you first examples out of this poem. A face like a mask or as white as snow. So white compared to snow and face compared to mask in this above two examples. So now in this poem, like dew, how long shall I wait for the first stroke of the dawn? Now, dew, the person or the poet or we human beings have been compared to dew. Dew is compared to the human beings for waiting long to get a flash of sun. So second one, it is a hidden kind of simile here. For example, awaken me with the flowers in the first stroke of the dawn. In other words, means awaken me like flowers as they bloom in the dawn. So they look so beautiful. That way, the poet wants to get up in the morning and have that freshness to move and bend before the Almighty. Now, metaphor, a figure of speech in which a word or phrase literally denoting one kind of object means dictionary meaning is different or idea is used, but here as metaphor it is used in place of another, some other meaning to suggest a likeness. The two things have this kind of likeness or analogy. There is some kind of comparison between two things between them. For example, she has a heart of stone. That means there's a girl, her heart has been compared to a stone. That means her heart is very हार्ड, वो सख्त किस्म की वो उसका दिल है. तो इस तरह आप पोइटिक लैंग्वेज में आप ऐसे बोल सकते हो कि उसका दिल पत्थर है. So that way we have few metaphors here. The way of truth. The way of truth means simply way of truth here means way of the religion Islam. Dwell in ignorance here means illiteracy. Simple. Nectar of knowledge means the real knowledge, means the pure knowledge, means the knowledge of Quran. You are my hope and trust. That means you are my assistance. You are my help. So God is you put your trust in God. You brought me to bloom. That means you brought me to this world. You are looking after me. You give me this body, and I am growing up. So these are some of the metaphors. Now let's move to the explanation of this poem. Right. This prayer is submitted to actually it's manajat jo hai. It has been submitted to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, in which the poet makes certain wishes before him. तो क्या है वो? He has an absolute trust and faith in Almighty Allah and appeals him to lead him to the path of truth and righteousness. नेकी की तरफ मुझे ले जाओ. He entreats him to remove his ignorance and bless him with the enlightening knowledge. He requests him to listen his complaints and requests so to enable him to get rid of all the sorrows and sufferings, pains, hardships, sloth, infirmity, and doubts. The poet begs his Lord to spare him from chanting sleep inducing tales and instead let him sing such songs that will infuse life into the dead. He wants his songs should inspire the people with love and remove hatred from them. He aspires his life should flourish with spring blossoms and it be saved. It should be saved from stifling heat of summer. Some Kashmiri verses you have seen, Manjhor Taf. He wants to be awakened with flowers in the first stroke of dawn. The poet pleads before the Lord not to put him to harsh tests, lest his human form should be put to shame. यानी कि शक्ल शुस इंसान मगर इंसानियत निश बेखबर हाउ तम मत इम्तिहान यम शक्ल मत मन चातम put to shame the people. The poet feels deserted by the people, so he has the only hope of Lord and implores Lord not to desert him. शक्ल शुस में वो जो महजूर अपने बारे में बोलता है कि चुस लुको निश दूर पे मुत शुम तवे महजूर ना हो तिम अगर दूरन में निश सुच दूर मत जह त्राव तुम. So that is actually we are trying to explain that in English. So what is the theme of this poem? So the theme is, as humankind we are superior to all other creatures. इसमें कोई शक नहीं, but we are helpless and must be submissive to Allah. जब हम खुदा अल्लाह के सामने आते हैं तो वहाँ पर helpless, बस उसकी ही मदद चाहिए, उसके ही रहमत चाहिए, उसकी ही मगफरत चाहिए. उसी का वो चाहे तो हमें इज्जत दे सकता है, वही चाहे तो वो कुछ भी कर सकता है. So that's why we must submit our will to the will of Almighty Allah. We should beg to Almighty Allah in a desperate and earnest way to provide us knowledge and save us from sluggishness, weakness and ignorance. तो particularly आज के दौर में भी when we are in the middle of this pandemic, हमें अल्लाह से दुआ मांगनी चाहिए. बस वही अल्लाह हमें इस ताउन से, इस वबा से, इस बीमारी से, COVID-19 से बचा सकता है. अल्लाह हमें इस बीमारी से बचाए. So that is the theme to how to make prayer, how to make dua. So dear students, now there are few questions. I hope कि इंशाल्लाह आप ट्राई करेंगे, आप अच्छे से इन क्वेश्चंस को कर सकोगे. अगर आप जवाब दे सकोगे इन क्वेश्चंस का, आप लिख सकते हो अपने राह पे, तो डेफिनेटली आपने इस पोएम को अंडरस्टैंड किया है. तो पहला मेरा आपसे ये सिंपल सा एक क्वेश्चन है. लिस्ट द वर्ड्स इन द प्रेयर दैट सजेस्ट द फीलिंग ऑफ द पोएट. तो क्या महसूस आता है पोएट के, आप उनको लिखिए. व्हाट ट्रबल्स द हार्ट ऑफ द पोएट. तो पोएट के दिल को कौन सी चीज़ जो बड़ी परेशान करती है, दुख देती है. व्हाट आर द वर्ड्स दैट सजेस्ट यूनिवर्सल ब्रदरहुड इन द पोएम. इस पोएम के थ्रू एक यूनिवर्सल ब्रदरहुड का, भाईचारे का एक कॉन्सेप्ट आया है. वो कहाँ पर है, वो लाइन इसको लिखिए. लिस्ट द वर्ड्स दैट क्रिएट एक्साइटमेंट एंड इंस्पिरेशन. कौन सी जो वर्ड है इसमें जो हमें जज्बा, जोश और हमें इंस्पायर करते हैं, हौसला अफजाई हमारी होती है. व्हाट डज द नेम महजूर सजेस्ट. महजूर की मीनिंग क्या है, ये आपको बताना है. थैंक यू वेरी मच. दैट वाज ऑल अबाउट द पोएम. आई होप यू